Hello, it's Joe.
I meant for this song to come on later. This was one of the songs that I really like from Diablo 4 soundtrack. But it's messing up my pacing. Okay, you go down here. Yeah. We'll start a little more wholesome on the tracks. And speaking of wholesome, Affectionate Scar, you wrote the sweetest message with that resub. Joe, thank you for just being you. Thank you for being you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. And for 25 months at that, thank you very, very, very much. I really appreciate it. And of course, if there's something I can play for you from the song list, just let me know. Welcome everybody. Dan, Cathadora, Jove, Tripwire, Affectionate Scar, Zeri, Dan for resub. Happy 18 months. Keep on being awesome. You keep being awesome. Making me blush right off the bat, you guys. Thank you, everyone. I got kind of in my head yesterday, but I'm proud of myself because I was doing a fairly good job at pulling myself out of it. You know me, there's like 100 things that I really want to get done, and I just haven't been getting things done as quickly as I want to. But I actively wrote down yesterday, I've been journaling a lot, the things that I did get done that I was proud of. And one was that I finally went out for a run again. I haven't run for like 2 weeks because I've just been editing. I did edit as well yesterday, and even though I didn't finish, I'm just happy I did it. Trying to say it until I mean it. And of course, I got to perform at Nashville Pride on Saturday with one of the bands I play for, Tails. And as Jove asked, I could see that. It went really, really well. I had a great time. We just have a great band camaraderie and like band health at this point. It feels like a really just supportive, healthy environment to be in. And it was great. My only complaint, it's not even a complaint, more of just an observation. It was super freaking hot. It was so hot. I was so excited when I got home to just have like a freaking cold shower. But yeah, again, performance was well. The team was great. I got to see some people there that I haven't seen for a bit. So it's really, really nice. Yellnut Clouds, welcome. Dan, you also got a priority request. I believe you know that at this point, but sign my shirt, please. What do you want me to write on it? Do I get free reign? Usually, I'll just be like, poopies, heart Joe Cleary. Because I am a very mature adult. Bellu, welcome. Fast, good to see you. So yeah. Today, I wrote out my goals for myself. I really want to get another hour at least of editing done, a good 2 hours of violin practice because I have my lesson tomorrow, and we just started a new piece. I did stumble my way through it, but I want to get things a bit cleaner before my lesson. Scheduled in some kimchi time, and I think I need to do a nighttime grocery store visit, so... It's probably so boring to hear. I'm just solidifying my goals by saying it out loud to myself of like, okay, I know you want to get a million things done today, but let's try and just get these done. Hour editing, 2 hours violin, groceries. Those are the big ones. Laundry. That one's easy. It's morning here. Morning here's... Oh, are you asking if it's morning here? For me, it's morning. I don't know what time it is for you. For me, it's 10:30 in the morning. 10:37 to be exact. Joe, thank you for the bits to kick off a hype train. This is that new track that... I added 2 new tracks to the chill list. Cathador, I know you've been wanting me to make it public, so I'm like, I just want to add more to it. This one is... the first, beautiful one I picked from the Diablo 4 soundtrack. I wanted to add something to the song list, but I don't think I'd want to play violin over this because it's very pretty as it is. Rena, good to see you. How was the rest of Pride for you? I know I only got to see you for a bit. You looked really cool, by the way. I like those sunglasses. Since today is a big practice day for myself, I decided to pick the Kitty Quartet cut, one of my favorites. Well, now that I'm listening to this, so it sounds like there's 2 guitars. It might be fun to challenge myself and see if I can transcribe the 2 guitar parts and do a cover of it. Maybe add some like really minimal strings. It was fun. Oh yeah. I gotta get my sunglasses. I left him at a Nashville music streamer meetup. Poop! Oh my god, pencils! I already talked about poop today. Milady. Isn't that shocking? Congrats on getting your run in as well. I did my first run in 2 weeks yesterday, and the weekly goals, Pencils also shared his running victory of getting back in there after a couple months. All the shocks, yes. Well, since we have Pencils here, I kind of want to play one for him. Why don't we do Home Rainy Village? Pencils hasn't been able to be around as much lately because he is working towards some amazing new career avenues, and we are all very proud and happy for him. And it is a treat when we get to see you. So I want to make you feel welcome. And I'm going to, like I said, do Home Arnie Village. Remember when I accidentally called it Home Barney Village? Exposing my lack of experience with playing Chrono Cross. Exposed. Oh wow, the new VOD published. I've been trying to get back on with getting those more consistent. And the picture that they picked for the thumbnail's interesting. Okay, let's do it. try it again, but without the track. I can tell I'm being a little bit shy. My first stream back after the weekend, I always doubt my headphone settings, and I was recording some music yesterday, which has me change things slightly. I've got it back to where I typically have things set up. So why don't I try one more time without the track? Can you imagine that? Okay. Too much reverb. I gotta be braver. Better. The E flat to start with was kind of rough. There we go. Gigios, thank you. I'm finally admitting it is summertime in the South, which means I can't wear jeans every day anymore. It is just so hot. It is so dang hot down here. You know when like you get in your car for the first time on a hot day after it's been sitting in the heat in the driveway all day, and it just like, oh man, when you close that car door, you just feel trapped. Like all the air just got sucked out of the vehicle. You're like, oh, I can't breathe. That's how it is. Van, what's up? Roasting outside for you, Loopty? Yep, it is toasty. I mean, I feel like this is not a very uncommon opinion, but I'd be fine with it being fall all year round. I love fall. Fall's so perfect. I don't mind the summer. I mean, the wintertime either. I hate the springtime though, because I am extraordinarily allergic to where I live in the springtime. It's Germany. In Germany, it's very hot too. For Sam, it's good to see you. How are you doing? I hope your gigs and everything has been going well. My Aussie friend. Tomcat, welcome. Beautifully soothing, just right for my Monday morning. Thank you. Thank you for listening. I'm definitely still shaking off some hesitancy I'm having, so I'm gonna just keep going. Here's another piece actually I haven't done for a bit. Another Gold Dove, which is very, very pretty. Another Chrono Cross gem. I was doing some warm-ups before I played the show on Saturday, and I just see a head pop, like there was a fence for like the behind the stage area. Oh, what is this cutie? It's just a different kind of Golda. But I see this head appear right over the top of the fence. It was Virgil. He was just like, hey, have a good show. It's like, oh, good to see you. What's up? You saw my very intricate warm-ups. I do the same thing whenever I pick up the violin every single time. And this is it. It's very exciting. And so on. I go through that with, those were whole notes, so 4 beats, and then I do each string for 6 beats, and then I do each string for 8. And I try and do it for at least 5 minutes. It's so tedious, and it's not really enjoyable, but I'm trying to make it like almost meditative in a sense, where I'm like, okay, this is so simple. All you have to do is focus. So that's what my warm-ups were, and that's what Virgil got to see. An exciting behind the scenes look at what someone does before they go on stage. Also for Sam, yes, I was in the studio last week and it was great. Luckily, it's a producer that I've worked with 3 times before. So it helps, it helps let me relax a little bit. I can get really nervous in the studio, but since I've worked at that studio before and with that particular producer, it was really easy. And the artists also made it so easy because they were so encouraging and kind and wonderful. So yeah, I've been really doing good lately, getting a lot of studio work and prepping for shows. I'm having a small run with my band Tales in the beginning of July. Oh my. Kimchi. I can't let him in, you guys. I was warming up today and he literally turned my computer off. He snuck his way, his cats can find their way anywhere, to the power strip. And you know how they have that on-off button? He just turned it off. All of my stuff just turned off at once. And I look under and I just see his little face looking up at me like, I'm like, Kimchi. Naughty boy. It was very rude. Yeah. Luckily, I have backed up both computers on 2 separate hard drives. One is in the next room, and then another one's actively plugged in. But, yeah. He got lots of attention, though, yesterday. I gave him some playtime this morning. And I'm trying to train him to not do this, but he keeps falling asleep with his head on my pillow. And it's very, very cute. But Kimchi snores really loud. Burmese cats kind of have like a little bit of a scrunched in face sometimes. Not too far from like, kind of like a pug. So he snores and I can't sleep when his little face is next to mine. He's just like snoring away. But sure enough, whenever I fall asleep, he manages to sneak his way back up there. It is very cute, but it's not ideal. I kind of want to do a cozy leisure time next from Genshin Impact. Uriel! What a wonderful morning. What a beautiful Joe. Oh, come on. This day cannot be boring. Oh, we have a song. Let's see. Listen to her sing stuff. Have her instruments playing. Makes me love all her work. Makes me end up staying. That is A+, Uriel. How are you, by the way? It's good to see you. I hope that you've been doing well in these summertime months. Yogi, good to see you. Great. Okay, let's keep going. I'm gonna do cozy leisure time next. And no, that's not gonna be put in the vlog. I had all that stuff in the vlog for Tripwire, but it really added a lot of time, and I didn't think it was very interesting to watch. But if people really want me to, I might do a video one day of like what my warm-ups are on YouTube. No, I thought your rhymes were wonderful, Uriel. I was very, very impressed and happy with that. Okay. Pause this window and then do this. At the end there, I was checking to see if my fingernails were too long. Violinists typically need to keep their fingernails very, very, very short. So I'm almost always trimming them. I used to grow out my right hand fingernails a little for guitar finger picking, but it was interfering with my bow technique, so no more nails for me. Just got my little stubs. What would be a nice transition piece from this one? How about we visit an old friend? Frolic Chris introduced me to these ones. They're very pretty. I'm gonna do two pieces from a dame, a beautiful dame, from a game called a Demo. First is Yawning Lion, and then the second piece is called Living in the One. But the last piece had some nice soaring piano, so I think that this will be a nice little contribution. Who punned? Who did it? Don't make me get you in trouble. For the pauses and the meows. Oh my god. Oh, how dare you. Ugh. Hey Darth, how are you? That's okay. I guess I'm being very particular this morning. I kind of want to do it again without the track if it doesn't bother you all too much. I've been, as always, to a degree, just like super focused on really trying to tighten things up and to get better. So if you don't mind, I think I want to try and do it again, and this time try and make some cleaner corrections there. Okay, let's see. Got it a bit better. Aaronim, thank you for 19 months. I am back from Japan. I missed you, Joe, in chat. How is the little Kimchi? Kimchi's doing great. Unfortunately, I did have to kick him out of the stream room before we even started today. You know those power protector, the extenders? I have one that has the on and off switch, and Kimchi, right before I started stream today, pressed the off button and turned off everything, which was very funny, but it was enough for me to be like, we're gonna have to probably have you outside for today. But yes, Kimchi's my little kitten, 7 months old now. Nursey says, you're beautiful and she loves you. I love Nursey. I hope she's feeling better. I know that she was sick for a little bit. For Hayo, I named my kitten Kimchi. I can show you a picture of him. Nope, I always do that. Here he is. That's Kimchi. Little boy. I just thought it was fun to say. He's so cute. He's my little guy. Butley Poopington, welcome. Also for Illis, thank you. Aaronim, welcome. How was your trip to Japan, by the way? That's one of the top places that I really hope and dream maybe I can go to one day. I have a beginner's Japanese book that I've been at a snail's pace working my way through, but since I watch so much anime, I kind of wanted to see if I could start understanding more of it while I was listening. Cool. By the way, I feel like this is always potentially a scary thing. I might be moving my camera in the angle a very tiny bit to just make everything fit better. So the next stream, it might be moved a little bit. Don't panic, please. I promise it will be something similar. Liam, thank you for the follow. I want a beer. Well, that's a pretty good one to learn. Panicked screaming. It's just gonna be a little to the side so everything can fit. I'm also thinking I might invest in one of those vertical monitors, or maybe I can just turn this one vertical if I need it to be thinner. I don't know, I'll figure it out. I think I just need a little bit of a stream equipment moving thing. Look at all this panic in chat, my goodness. I'm so cruel to you. Janny, thank you for a resub for 17 months. Thank you. Of course, all of the resubs, you guys all get priority requests if that's something you're interested in. I know I haven't done a loop yet. I promise I will jump into that maybe after 2 more tracks. Here's another piece I haven't done for a bit. It's a bit of a troublesome key for me, but I will do my best. And thank you guys for just hanging out. I really appreciate you. Here we go. muted myself. It was good in moments and then not good in moments. I just want to fix one thing. Let's see. So. Mods. First off, way to go, Matt. We like totally predicted that today. It wasn't exactly the scenario that we thought it was going to be, but that is very funny. A town with an ocean view. You got it. Okay. I don't know if you guys were already talking about that mod chat. Never mind. So we need to take the gray binder out. Butley Poopington, is that just a little blushing squirrel? How cute. Joe. Oh, I don't need the sheet music for this. Oh, yes, I do. What am I doing? Okay, focus. I can do this. We are about to do our first loop of the day. And we're doing the loop arrangement I put together for A Town with an Ocean View from Kiki's Delivery Service. Just remembered my phone's not on Do Not Disturb. I'm getting better at that, but I'm still forgetful. Come on, girl. Okay. I did catch it in time, yeah. Let's see. So I have been, yes, I did do both of the demo pieces, thank you. I can be better at checking those off too if you guys want. So I've been challenging myself to try and sit down and write some music every day if I have time for it. It's not been every day, but lots more than I usually do. And I will say I'm getting more moments of just authentically being in the moment and being happy about it. I tend to really overthink and nitpick when I write and doubt myself before I even get the idea out. But I'm having more light moments. My therapist gave me advice that sounds cheesy, but I thought was really helpful. She told me to write a note and put it up. So for me, it's right under the camera. And I just wrote, "You do this because you love this." And that's helped me a lot. Well, I get really frustrated at this desk trying to write music. I keep looking up and it's that friendly reminder of I'm doing this because I want to. So stop making it not fun for myself. You know what I mean? So that's been very helpful. I visited many cat cafes in Japan. I am promising to myself that in my lifetime, I'm going to make my way to Japan. I need to experience that beautiful country. You guys know I'm working on my first vlog, but I do watch a lot of vlogs. And for the most part, I watch a lot of the Japan vloggers. I just think it's so interesting seeing a culture that's different from my own and getting to see the villages and the cities and the just landmarks and everything, the food, and I find it to be so relaxing and interesting, and it really motivates me. Did you go to any other kind of cafes? I've heard that they have like a bunch of different kinds, like capybaras and stuff. And the Pokemons. I would like to see the Pokemons. Nintendo World. An owl cafe? Oh, that sounds so majestic, but also kind of poopy. I feel like there'd be a lot of poop. I don't know why I think birds poop more than other things, but that would be scary. You mean the owl cafe? Are you skeptical of birds for Butley? Yeah. Owl cafes in the unlearned dressed as Harry Potter. That's so cute. Cat. Okay. I am ready. Let's do it. That's a good point, Jove. And then it could be anywhere. And it could happen anytime. In the places you least expect it. With the piano in the back. So stupid. Oh, yes, please do for Aaronim. I would love to see. Also, a man named Beautiful, welcome. It's an honor to have such a beautiful man here. bits, thank you. Washboard time. I've been curious to see if it sounds better if I pitch the washboard down a little. It's not bad. I just did it by like 2 half steps. So a whole step. Why did I say it like that? Miles, what's up? It's good to see you. An egg. Very nice. I am ready. Protein, yes. Thank you, I Can, for the follow. I appreciate you. Yay! Such a happy piece of music. For Rav, thank you so much for resub for 5 months now. Thank you very, very much. BJ, welcome in. How are you doing? Let's see. For request, BJ, welcome. Adrian. Of course, Miles, how are you? Emiletts. Thank you for the bits from Giggy, as well as the follow from 3LFO. Thank you very, very much. Unacceptable! I can never see that word and not think of that Adventure Time character. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? The like lemon guy? I can't remember his name though. Well, having a bit of a pizzicato moment makes me want to do another pizzicato-y kind of song. So I'm going to do Extraordinary Machine next to do a bit of singing. Rena, thank you. Thank you for a dono. I appreciate it. Hey, that does give you a priority request if there's something you'd like. Lemon grab, that's it. Thank you. I've been like considering going back and watching through. Not all of it. I feel like I'd want to start like a couple seasons in because they really start playing with the story and weaving it together a lot more later on. But I don't know. There's still so many other shows that I haven't seen. Like, I've been playing with the idea of starting One Piece, but I'm so intimidated because it's like there's so much to watch. So I don't know. We'll see. Extraordinary Machine. I think that's in my mess pile that I haven't fixed yet. Kiss Me or Vienna? Let me try Kiss Me as I'm trying to get better at my piano part I wrote for that. So I'll do that first and then Extraordinary Machine. Let me just remind myself of how to do what I want to do. For Rav, I've enjoyed the music when I've listened to it, but I haven't listened enough where I think I'd recognize or be able to sing along to too much. But when it's on, I've been like jamming with it, having a nice time. Let's see. Kiss Me. All right. I got to be more confident with this piano line. So I go the octaves. C. Come on, girl, you can do it. Thank you, Sam. You're always so nice. Thank you. I hope you have a nice rest of your day. Or I guess for you, it's probably nighttime, right? G major. All right, I think I got it. These sounds are what I do by myself around the house all day. Sometimes at kimchi. And I like to think he knows what I'm trying to tell him. You've never watched Adventure Time for Uriel? I feel like that would be something up your alley. I've heard a lot of really good things about Gravity Falls. Like, I've been recommended that a large amount of times. So I probably should just do it. Okay. I gotta delete all of these. starts off good and gets amazing. I was readying myself to read, then it gets bad, but when you say gets amazing, I'm like, oh, well, damn, now I really should watch it. I did cave and get my own freaking Netflix. I really didn't want to. I was on my parents', and I'm sure a lot of you guys also experience this if you share a Netflix password. They don't allow that no mo. But I've been watching Monster, this anime that I've like really been into, and it's not on Crunchyroll. Or no, what do I have? I'm forgetting if I have Crunchyroll or the other one. No, I have Crunchyroll, yeah. Anyway, whatever. I'm just gonna do Kiss Me. FaceTime USA. Hey Bobby, how are you? Okay. So, what I need to do, pause that, open this over here, and we're gonna just change these pedals to these for now. Great. Okay. Ready for the lovely Rena. I was kind of lazy on that. Let's see. You guys probably want the bass a little louder too, so you can hear it. Strike up the band. That didn't happen. Ignore her. She's getting in the way. Oh. Come back. Damn it! I'm such a butt face. One, two. Hooray! Piano. I'm so scared of the piano still. Okay, I can do this. Come on, girl. Closer. I can do this. Close enough. I will accept that for what it is. We'll make these violin, but let's do accordion first. Jamatello, thank you for listening. weather shows, and I will wear that dress. Oh, oh, kiss me beneath the milky twilight. Leave me out on the moonlit floor. Oh, lift your open hand, strike up the band, make the fireflies dance, silver moon sparkling. Kiss me. Getting a better mix. That sounds better. Kiss me down by the broken tree house, swing me upon its hanging tire. Bring your flowered hat with, take the trail marked on your father's map. Oh, kiss me beneath the milky twilight. Leave me out on the moonlit floor. Oh, lift your open hand, strike up the band, make the fireflies dance, silver moon sparkling. And kiss me. Mods, what are you doing? Kiss me out of the beaded barley nightly, beside the green, green grass. Swing, swing, swing your spin step here, wear those shoes, and I will wear that dress. Oh, oh, kiss me beneath the milky twilight. Leave me out on the moonlit floor. Oh, lift your open hand, strike up the band, make the fireflies dance, silver moon sparkle. And kiss me. My notifications is now fully 2 bits. But thanks. Thank you, Rita. Oh, yep. There's normal people here? Nah. Unless you want me to view you as such. And then, of course, I can acknowledge that. Thank you, Nikos, for the follow, by the way. Thank you. Oh, it's good having you back, Pencils. Working towards some requests very slowly, I see. Oh, but unfortunately, actually, you have to give all the bits at once in order to qualify for a priority request. So, unfortunately, I cannot give that to you. And in fact, this now subtracts from the 500 that you could have given at that certain time. Kimchi. I really like that idea. Shmoobly dee. Bleep bloop bloop. Extraordinary Machine by Fiona Apple is the song I want to do next. And Pencils, you might not have seen this. I've been playing more with altering the pitch of my strings once I record them. And I did, for this one, I kind of made like the first recorded line like a bass. So if I go under loops, I moved where everything is as well. So I've been making space on this computer. Extraordinary Machine. There you are. And actually, it's pretty clean. When I do bowed notes, sometimes it gets a bit wonky if I make my vibrato too big. But I've been like pretty on the ball lately. Like there's still obviously a ton of things, but I used to always mess things up on Twitch like all the time. Like very simple mistakes that Pencils would have to be like, why did you do it like that? What is wrong with you? Here we go. Okay. Thanks, Joe. I hope you have a good time at work. Kimchi, when he wants to purr hard, it is so aggressive. It is like a freaking motor. But, you know, obviously that makes me so happy is when I first got Kimchi, he was not a purr, he was scared, but I think he's gotten quite comfortable. Okay. So I recorded one pre-recorded pizzicato line and I dropped it an octave to make it sound like an upright bass, which you will hear in a second. Oh, Vivi's theme, yay! haven't been spreading myself around. I still only travel by foot, and by foot it's so climb. But I'm good at being uncomfortable, so I can't stop changing all of the time. I notice that my opponent is always on the go and won't go slow, so he's not to focus. And I notice he looked right from any guide as long as they go fast. From whence it came, but he's no good at being uncomfortable, so he can't stop staying exactly the same. If there was a better way to go, it would find me. I can't help the road just rose up behind me. Ooh, be kind to me, oh treat me mean. I'll make the most of it. I'm an extraordinary machine. I seem to you to seek a new disaster every day. Deem me due to clean my view and be at peace, and then I mean to prove I need to move in my own way and say I've been getting along for long before you came into the play. I am the baby of the family. It happened so everybody cares and wears their sheep's clothes while they chaperone. Curious, you looking down your nose at me while you appease. Furious to try and help, but let me set your mind at ease. If there was a better way to go, it would find me. I can't help that the road just rose up behind me. Ooh, be kind to me, oh treat me mean. I'll make the most of it. I'm an extraordinary machine. Oh, if there's a better way to go, it would find me. I can't help the road just rose up behind me. Ooh, be kind to me, oh treat me mean. I'll make the most of it. I'm an extraordinary machine. I feel like there's things I can maybe look into in Ableton to help this like really beef up. I was doing some Ableton homework yesterday, and I found out a couple new tricks that were very useful. I kind of want to experiment and see what happens with one real quick. For Cyber Duke, welcome. Thank you, Corner, for 5 gifted subs. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate it. I was about to say the same thing, Cathedora. They're not all y'all's secretaries. Oh my goodness, Melon Lord, my lord. Well, we gotta do some Sight of Spirit then. I think I have it memorized, so let's just do Sight of Spirit. Thank you for a resub. Thank you. Before I forget really quick, I'm just gonna get this started here. I can't help the road just shows up behind me. Love it so much. I'll make the most of it. I'm an extraordinary machine. Did I already forget? I just did this. No, I found it. Okay. I will leave that there and do that in a second. But first, let's do Sight of Spirit for Melon Lord. Sight of Spirit! Don't worry for Rav. I'm gonna do yours next. I know I still have to do Vivi's theme. That was always like Mel and Lord's song, and I don't get to see them very often, so I got excited and wanted to welcome back with a nice sight of spirit. So let's get ready to do Vivi's theme. Ladnar TV, welcome. Corner as well. If there's something I could play for you, Corner, I would love to. I'll be able to play you something to say thank you. There's one sneaky thing I do know you like. Let's see. But if there's something else I can play for you, let me know. I love second breakfast. I could have breakfast every meal. Eggs and potatoes and toast. And waffles. And French toast. Where's my VVs? There it is. Skeedle-doo bye, da-dum-ba. Corner. Thank you. Thank you, Corner, for another gifted 5 subs. Thank you so much. I know I only played like a little bit for you, so if there's something else I could play for you as well as that, please let me know. I just know that you like that song. Let's see. For Stabby, it's good to see you. I was quite happy with that one today. I feel like it's a good intonation checker because there's so many accidentals in it. Intonation is how in tune you play as a violinist, and accidentals are notes that are not typically in the key of whatever key your piece is in. I need more beer ASAP. I've been a good gal lately. I've been cutting back on that. Let's see. Also for Bello, you don't need to apologize. I think your English is good. Thank you. A Piece of My Heart, one of my favorite series for Final Fantasy. I know. That's why Final Fantasy has its own binder for music for me. Wanted one, but afraid my cats will knock it off. Kimchi's pretty good at not pushing things off. There's a couple things, though. It's really just the cables that are driving me bonkers with the little guy. He's so dang cute, and I love him, but Jesus. All right, y'all. Believe it or not, we've already almost been going for just under 2 hours now, so I'm going to take a quick break, use the restroom, fill up my dang old coffee cup, and then we'll do some more songs. We'll figure out what those songs will be once I get back. I might try an improv loop today. That sounds like something that would be good for me. So we'll see. All right, I will be right back. Let me just put on some tunes for you. Can't go wrong with a Kataru, man. Thank you, everybody. I'll be right back. Thank you guys for letting me take that quick break. I snuck downstairs as quietly as I could to not wake Kimchi up, because then he'll run up here and be like, "Give me attention!" And he's so cute. He's just all curled up on my... I left like a sweatshirt on my bed and he just wrapped himself all up in it. So cute. I love that pets like enjoy lying in your clothes. It's so adorable. So I wanted to try something real fast just to see what the effect might be. So I'm gonna go to my Extraordinary Machine file, and on the master track, if I put let's try Big Room. There's so much stuff I still need to learn about in Ableton, but I've learned about some of the specific types of reverb that I can apply. I've always done the reverb built into my mixer because it's quick and easy, but let's see. So this is Big Room. Here's with nothing. Not pre-delay. And it takes off some of the higher edge to it, where it really blends, I think, a lot nicer. Like, I think that sounds a bit better. There's a better way to go and it would find me. I can help the road just rotate behind me. Oh, be kind to me. Oh, treat me mean. I'll make the most of it. I'm an extraordinary machine. So, while I'm excited to see that I've now opened up like an enormous amount of different options, I've also been feeling a little overwhelmed because I'm like, oh damn, there's so many different options. But what this does mean is I'm thinking about making like essentially each of these rows on Ableton, you can add different effects to each one. So I think I'm gonna really focus on trying to make an official one for the violin with built-in EQ. What EQ does is it highlights which frequencies of the notes are highlighted and dulled down. So let's say here's the low sound, here's the high sound. When I have the violin recorded, it's a straight line. But then after you record, when you're editing for like a studio recording, you usually will clip off the lowest ones, clip off the highest ones, use the middle as the warm area. And then usually what I do is a little loop down here. This is going to make the lower sounds come out. And then I have one higher arc here to make a narrow section of the bright parts of the violin really clean. Then what you do typically is you add something called compression. Compression is essentially making sure that if you have one note that's much louder than the other ones, that it kind of makes it all a similar volume, so that some notes aren't way too loud and some aren't way too quiet. Then you can start looking into fun effects like reverb and anything that alters the sound. But typically, if you're recording in a studio, first you want to fix the EQ frequencies. Number 2, compression, making sure it's all an equal volume. And then when you have that neat template, you can start messing with it more. I've been going in kind of raw with everything because to really individualize each of these columns can take quite a long time, but I really want to do that to make my loops sound as best as they can. The only bummer with that is that it is extraordinarily time consuming, so once again, I feel like I never can move as fast as I want. But the good news is that I always have something kind of ready to be adjusted to make my loops and streams sound better. I just really wish I could go faster, y'all. There's so many big things I want to do, and I'm just like, man, there's so much left. Let's do a couple video game tracks, and then I want to go back into looping. I kind of want to do, for pencils, I did another Maroon 5 loop, and I want to make sure I remember how to do it. So I think I'll do Tangled after a couple game songs. Okay, I'm going to do Vama alla Flamenco, and then Vama, or Vamo, no, something Fantastica. Valsti Fantastica. I'm going to do those two. And then we'll do Tangled by Maroon 5. Okay. Always a good time. Welcome for Kay Brennan, by the way, as well as Joel. Tess Snow, I don't believe I said hello to you yet, yelling at clouds. I hope everyone's having a nice day. I'm going to add in one more before the Valsti Fantastica. I want to do Pinello's theme from Final Fantasy XII. This one doesn't get a lot of love, and I think it's such a charming, fun little piece. It makes me happy. There we go. Such a fun little piece. It goes so many different kind of directions in a short amount of time. Thank you for Corns McGowan for the follow, by the way. I really appreciate you. I've been working really hard on my classical lessons lately, and I'm really happy I can feel that it's helping me play these other pieces, which was my hope. So I'm very, very happy about that. Constable Rod, welcome as well. I hope you're having a nice day. Y'all ready for a piece with a bit of excitement? Here comes the valse. The valse. Sergio, thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Now that I'm going into like our last hour for the stream, I'm trying to think of all the things I want to try to do to push myself. So I think my classical teacher, Julia, has been really encouraging me to try to play classical music more actively on stream because it scares me. So I'm going to try the flute more. This one, I haven't been practicing actively as much because I have a new classical piece I'm working on with my lessons that I will add to the song list once I learn it properly. But I want to get better at just jumping in and playing classical. So we're just going to do our best. Cyber Duke, welcome, by the way. Okay, some water. It's getting better. I'm actually reaching a point where a part of my heart is like believing I can do it. Whenever I've done that piece, I've been like, I'm not going to be able to do this. This is too hard. But I'm just really continuing to be very like problem solving when it comes to my violin playing, and instead of getting really defeated, just like focusing on, okay, what was the first mistake that I want to fix, and then think about how am I going to fix that, and just continuing to step my way forward. For pencils, that is a great way to describe it. That's how I feel the whole time too. I'm like, I hope I land on it. Scotty, welcome. For Fuggums. I don't know if that's something I should maybe apologize for. Let's see. Tangled. The position changes are... I think that's like when I started my classical lessons now for like 8 months or so. I realized that one thing I really am behind on is I want to get better at my shifting. I mainly learned and got comfortable playing the violin by playing improv and writing my own parts for different bands. But, you know, excuse me. I think this is all I need. But when I'd be doing my improv, I would just go to positions that I felt comfortable with. But now that I'm doing the classical lessons, it's like, no, you have to go to like 4th position here, and then you go to 6th, and then you go back to 1st. And I'm like, what? I'm not used to playing in those ones, but I'm just continuing to push through it. And, you know, I'm excited to see where it just continues to go to. So again, at this last hour of the stream, I'm trying to tackle things that have been making me nervous to try and get over that fear. Bonthar, thank you very much for the follow, by the way. So next I'm going to try Tangled, which I feel like I might have forgotten how to do, but I'm going to figure it out. This was always my favorite from this album when I was younger. I had this album on CD for my Walkman when I was in middle school, and I rocked it all the time. I loved it. And why don't we start with the electric guitar? Use that terrifies me. Hey Jack, how are you? So as I've been learning more about Ableton and how to play these other instruments that I've been able to accumulate because of you guys, so thank you. I've been thinking about how I want to make some new styles of loops. And one thing I've been doing, which has been really useful and really fun, has been listening to a song I want to cover and isolating the drums to figure out what the drums are doing and try to emulate it as close as possible with my electric drums. So for Tangled, this was what I came up with. Making sure it's not too loud. Sometimes I want. And I was enjoying that. So then I learned how to do the bass line, which I ended up transposing because the original key is too low for me to sing. But let's try adding the guitar. Sometimes I wonder if I'll disappear. So let's see. electric stuff, and then oh yeah, that's it. I got it. Cool. Okay, I feel a little bit better. Let's try and do strings now. And I just want just like the vibe of it. Inside. you. And all the new follows, Painty, Blacksmithery, as well as Tiltman. I almost read that as Tillman. All right, this is my newest loop, and I hope you guys like it. I'm full of regret for all the things I've done and said, and I don't know if it'll ever be okay to show my face around here. Sometimes I wonder if I disappear, would you ever turn your head and say if I'm gone? 'Cause I feel there's nothing left to say to you that you wanna hear, that you wanna know. I think I should go. Things I've done are way too shameful. You're just an innocent, a helpless victim of a spider's web, and I'm an insect. I'm going after anything that I can get, so you better turn your head and see if I'm gone. Yes, I feel there is nothing left to say to you that you wanna hear, that you wanna know. I think I should go. Things I've done are way too shameful, and I've done you so wrong, treated you bad, strung you along. I'm ashamed of myself. I don't know how I got so tangled. Just an innocent, a helpless victim of a spider's web, and I'm an insect. I'm going after anything that I can get, so you better turn your head and run, see if I'm gone. Yes, I feel there is nothing left to say to you that you wanna hear, that you wanna know. I think I should go. I've done are way too shameful, and I've done you so wrong, treated you bad, strung you along. I'm ashamed of myself. I don't know how I got so tangled. Okay, that one's coming together. I just got to get more confident playing keys in the electric guitar, but I'm determined. I feel good about where it's heading, and I'm excited about having more things on my song list that have, you know, different vibes to it. Yes, then I do, you know, something like People Are Strange, where it's like very kind of old timey in its arrangement, and I figured out how to do like the radio kind of effect voice on it. So I'm just trying my hardest to make sure that I keep this channel as interesting and growing in repertoire as possible, not only for you, but for myself as well, you know? Had to stop from singing out loud at work. You know, like everyone loves obviously off that album, you know, like This Love and She Will Be Loved, but I love Tangled. I think that one is so good. Gigios, thank you. You guys also gave me some confidence lately with my violin solos. I expressed that I was getting to a place in my head where I got really self-conscious doing violin solos because, like, you know, to make a loop, it takes a while to get there. So, like, let's say it took this amount of time. It feels like that's the buildup for the solo here. So I'm like, man, I got to deliver on a solo, and I always get in my head about it, but I'm trying to just have more fun with it and embrace being creative on stream and trying to just not overanalyze everything, which I am pretty good at doing. So I saw Gigios, I think it was you that said we need more electric guitar on stream. So let's do another one. I'm going to do Paris is Burning by St. Vincent. For Paxter, thank you for the follow. Jove has returned. I don't know how I got so tangled. I've done you so wrong, treated you bad, strung you along. I'm ashamed of myself. I don't know how I got so tangled. So I've been learning a lot, a lot about Ableton lately and learning how to like use a lot of the built-in effects and make my own effects. So one thing that I've done, the battle continues, I see, is I've been using some of the built-in ones and experimenting with making my own effects. So let's see, user library. Where did I put it? There we go. So, oh, Uriel, thank you. Oh my God, is that Andrew's face in that emote? Oh my God, that's so scary. Andrew. That's very intimidating. So I learned how to add like a phaser effect. Oh, let's plug in the guitar. That's gonna help. That's obviously a bit heavy-handed. Oh my God, I had like an accent there. Handed. What was that? Oh, it's because I'm running through the amp. So I need to turn that down. And the gain down. Why does it sound like that, actually? I'm confused. One sec, y'all. Where is that coming from? I mean... It's a little more aggressive than I want, but I don't know what's making it sound like that. Yeah, I dropped the gain down dramatically on my amp here. Let me try something real fast. My bad, y'all. So, now we're back. So let me open up the file again. There might be an effect on something else. Chrono, what's up? Okay, it's a nice clean tone. So now, let's try this again. I need to go to my presets, audio effects, electric guitar. Thank you, 5321. That seems like a sketchy name for the follow. Are you real? Why is this not working how I want it to? Okay, there's my delay. And then add a little chorus on that. There it is. Okay, I got it now. My bad, y'all. Okay, let's just try it. Here's Paris is Burning by St. Vincent. I already recorded the drums based on what I was hearing off the original. Sorry, that was a little hot. Yeah, I've been getting better at my little electric drum pads. Andrew, I was just talking about one of your emotes and it really scared me. It caught me off guard. It's so scary. It makes me think of like Big Brother or something from 1984. Hey, One Finger, welcome. How are you? Oh, I screwed that up. Oh, it's not recording, it's playing my mistake. Sorry, everybody, I'm making mistakes. So, 1, 2. The first one's rough, so I gotta cut that out, starting on measure 3. That should work. Put a little more gain on the guitar amp. everybody. I'm not happy with how this is sounding with the guitar tone. It's blending too much. That's a bit better. Okay.
is burning after all. We have taken to the streets and open, rejoicing, voting. We are dancing on backward steppers. It's burning after all. Enclosed in this letter is a picture, black and white, for your refrigerator. Sticks and stones have made me smarter. It's the words that cut me under my armor. They say I'm on your side when nobody is and nobody's. Go sit right here and sleep while I slip poison in your ear. We are waiting on a telegram to bring us to south. Therefore, I'm sorry to put it past. It's burning after all. We are taken to the streets and open, rejoicing, voting. We are dancing up like what steppers. It's burning after all. Hey, for real, thank you for a reset for 5 months. Thank you. Enclosed in this letter, there's a picture, black and white, for your refrigerator. Sticks and stones have made me smarter. It's the words that cut me under my armor. They say I'm on your side when nobody is and nobody's. Go sit right here and sleep while I slip poison in your ear. We are waiting on a telegram to bring us to south. Therefore, I'm sorry to put it past. It's burning after all. We have taken to the streets and open, rejoicing, voting. We are dancing the backwards for Paris. It's burning after all. We are taken to the ground to give us the south. Therefore, I'm sorry to put it past. It's burning after all. We have taken to streets and open. Rejoice, we floating. We are dancing up like World's Fair Paris is burning after all.
I got kind of discombobulated there. But I will say I think I've probably reached a good place for me to stop today. I'm really trying to be better at making sure I give myself time to work on finishing this vlog, and I just have to schedule it out. I also really need to get groceries. Thanks, pencils. I think I need to still solidify some tone things with the guitar, but just another thing to keep on working towards. Thank you so much, everyone, for always being really encouraging while I try new things on stream. It's really hard for me to allow myself to let myself go. Anonymous donated for $4.99. I think I know who did that. And it does not get them a priority request. Elton, thank you for the dono as well. Thank you. But yeah, I want to make sure that I continue to work on making sure I leave time for myself to record more for you guys, get more stuff up on the YouTube channel, and also learn more things for stream. Even though I always want to keep streaming forever, because I have so much fun doing it. But I know I promised a improv loop today and I didn't do that, so I will do it tomorrow for sure. And let's take a look at who is on to see who we might want to be rating. And let's see. Let's read Will. I feel like I haven't said hi to Will for a while. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks for starting off a bit of your week with me. Zari, thank you for the dodo. Oh, that's a bizarre, but still beautiful number. Thank you. But yeah, I hope that, you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'm gonna do my best to get a bunch of work done today. Sorry. Let's see. My computer always struggles a little bit before we click that raid button, but it looks like I got just a couple more seconds. Will's one of my favorites. He's the best, so please give him some love. He's a wonderful, wonderful person and a very good friend of mine.